Okay, so we are doing the pull guard. We're going to be doing the double ankle sweep and hook sweep combination. Okay, so we're going to start off in the clinch position. So I'm in a clinch position like this, controlling Mark, but Mark puts his hands on my one hand on my shoulder, other hand on my hip, and he pushes himself back. So I'm going to cup his shoulders with both my hands, both sides, put my head on his shoulder, and I'm going to start pulling him away. Generally, he's going to start resisting, right? So Mark, he starts resisting, so I'm going to stand on his toes, I squat down, and I pull him into the goal. Okay, at this stage, he's got me around the arms, alright? So he's holding me tight around my arms. So my legs are going to do some of the work here now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend, so I push him away, that way I can get my arm out. I pull my other arm out, and then I pull him back in. Control his head and his arm control. Okay, so very simple pull guard, okay, from the standing clinch position. Then what could happen is the guy's going to stand up. So as Mark stands up, I control his head. So I realize he's standing up, I've got two hands on his head. Notice how he pulls me back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly let his head go. As soon as he's pulled me close enough to his legs, because I want to grab both his legs, okay? If I let his head go too early, then I'm not going to get the position, okay, that I need. So I have to be in this position. I'm going to grab his ankles over here, and then what I can do here is I'm going to uncross my legs a little bit, okay, like that. I want to get my knees, the back of my knees on his knees, okay. This is a very good thing to do, because if I go here by his hips and he grabs my gi, okay, and I try to push him over, I can't push him over, see that? So I'm going to open my legs to his knees. Now when I push him over, he tries to stop me. He can't. Okay, down, sit up. Yes, down, top, sit up. Grab his head, his gi, and into the mounted position. Okay, the next one we're going to do, I'm going to do right from here. So if you feel a bit uncomfortable after you pull guard, we can do the kick variation. So that was double ankle sweep. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to do a little bit different angle. So we get bench, Mark pushes me away, I cut his shoulders, I start pulling him back, he resists, I step forward on his toes, I squat down as low as I can. Then I need to clear a meter as I pull him towards me. So once I get into this position and he holds my arms, I push him away, I pull my arms straight up, and I'm in the clinch. So again, he's going to stand up. As he gets up, I'll hold his, say he pulled me close to his legs, I grab his ankles, and I try to push him over, and he grabs my knees. I try open my legs, but he's pinching my legs too tight. I can't get the back of my knees to his knees to do the ankles, double ankle sweep. So if I can't open my knees, alright, or open my legs. So if I can't open my legs, all I'm going to do is I'll pull my knees straight towards me. I put my feet on his hips. Okay, then what I'm going to do while I'm holding his ankles is I'm going to push him away. And just for safety's sake, though, what Mark's going to do is he's going to squat as low as he can, and I'm going to push him away about a meter. I get up. See, his legs are still swinging. So I'm ready. As soon as he tries to get up, boom, I shoot straight in, hands on chest, and I lower myself into the side control position. Alrighty, guys. So the next one now is when somebody bases back. So if for some reason when I do the takedown, and we get into this position, for example, and Mark stands up, and when he gets up, I grab his ankles, and he steps back. Foot goes on the hip, first thing, okay? So I try to grab his ankles, but he kicked one leg up. Okay, notice how he did that, by the way. So I've got the ankles already introduced him, he kicked his leg forward and out. Do you understand that? Because if he pulls his leg straight back, he's not going to be able to go anywhere. He has to point his toes towards my armpit, and he kicks that forward and back steps. Okay, so now I don't have the sweep. This is where the hook sweep comes in. So now that leg, same side as the leg that he back stepped, I'm going to take it, I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to catch him behind his knee. But I want to turn my foot so that this sits on the upper part of his calf. Okay, and this is very important. This is a very important detail. Don't fall over. Okay, and the reason why I say behind his calf, because if I push him over, I'm not going to crush my foot. You don't mind. Whereas if my knee is, okay, so your knee is going to be pointing down, because you need to catch it behind the calf, right? So if Mark squats down right now, he's not going to crush my foot at all. Alright. Whereas if my knee was pointing the same direction as his knee, he sits down, boom, he crushes my foot. Okay, so he can break my foot. So it's very important that your back hook, when you hook it, you point your knee, so you catch his calf and you push it back. And I can hang on to his foot at the same time, because now all I need to do is like a bit of a leg drag. So I switch hands, I step through, knee on belly, and I can start controlling his leg, or the outside of his leg, his pants, and his collar, so that I can pull and put pressure on his stomach. Okay. Okay, so from the guard, so this is gi. So the guys that don't have a gi, you're just going to have to practice with somebody that has a gi. Okay, there's not many of you here, so it's from that don't have a gi. Okay, so we are collar grip. Okay, just turn it over. So first of all, when I've fallen and I'm in the guard, the guy's guard. Okay, so we pull guard, I'm in his guard, I've got his collar here, so and I've got his sleeve. So if Mark tries to come towards me, he can't, because I'm holding that knuckle on his sit-down. You can't round me, can you? You lie forward, it's sore on the collar. So when I grab the gi, I want to get that right there by the collarbone. Okay, so he can't come forward. So he might try to stand up again, so we stand up. So we're here, I go feet, and I'll start playing this sort of game. When I push, pull, I'm the hook, 1 foot, boom. So I push him over. Okay, so he stays seated, and then all I'm going to do from here, I can block this hand. So if he's trying to do anything at this time, I can just swing this leg around, I can block that leg. So if you're trying to control my leg, you push it out so he can get his other leg out, and swing it around. I put it on his shoulder, and then I scoot forward. I pull him in between my legs, I pull him towards me, I chop. So notice what I do with this thing. I stay square, okay, my legs straight, but I rotate my hip. I chop across his shoulder, and I pinch this knee, and as I pinch it, I lift my leg up and over that leg, and then I curl my toe in, I drop that foot, and I squeeze, and I raise my hips at the same time. Okay.